I got chills running up and down my arms. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, a couple of movie recommendations for the 2 people watching. 2 people might be generous. I have to check the actual stream numbers. But yes, we have Smooch and I wasn't paying attention. We'll see. Smooch is running Sephiroth today. And we have a Zero Suit Samus. I don't recognize the other person yet, but I'm sure I will find their name out in the next 4 seconds or so. It is Kallen. I know Smooch has been around for a while. Kallen, I don't know anything about, but you know, you made it to winner's quarters. You're doing something right. So this is going to be Zero Suit Samus's mobility versus Sephiroth's like just ridiculous range, right? Personally, I would lean towards Samus just because, you know, with the ultimate engine, speed kills. So I trying to lean towards a faster character, but yeah, like Zero Suit struggles to kill sometimes, and you know, so like we see Kallen up with a big lead, but we'll see how long it takes to actually get this first stock off. Because right now it's a huge lead of almost 70%. But man, does that one swinging strike do almost 20%? Goodness gracious. But yeah, like I said, struggles to kill. So now like you're looking for your safe options to try to hit and set something up. And you know, suddenly you're at 74%, and like you don't have the huge lead you're looking at before. So yeah, Smooch just doing a good job of, you know, getting every last bit out of this stock right now, just surviving, not throwing out anything that'll get him set up for a kill. Kallen still looking, trying to use their speed, trying to move around Sephiroth very carefully. You see the crouch just looking for an opening. Jumps right into that neutral air. Oh, almost gives up the first stock there. Let's see. Smooch is doing a really good job. What's the edge guard? Oh, the end of Kallen's up B stopped because they grabbed ledge, but it didn't matter. Able to get the kill back on stage anyway. But yeah, so we saw a huge lead for Kallen. It didn't really matter. It took too long to get that kill, and now we're even going into the second stock. And yeah, so like I said, I feel like Kallen or Kallen, I might be mispronouncing, but I feel like they do have the advantage because of the superior speed, but it's one of those things where you have to play a little bit better for a little bit longer, and Smooch only needs to get a couple of reads on, and you know, he can get under your skin. He can frustrate you with Sephiroth and his kill power. Let's see what the ledge guard attempt is here. Yeah, Smooch letting Kallen back on pretty much free that time, but then takes stage control again. Let's see what happens this time. Some aggressive plays off stage by Kallen, but just can't quite get back on. Gets back to center stage there, though. But yeah, both players looking pretty patient now, right? We saw the sparks flying on the first stock, but now both guys kind of settling in, trying to figure each other out here. So you're seeing Kallen just kind of jump around Sephiroth, trying to avoid that huge sword. Not quite able to do it there. Gets very aggressive off the Angel platform with the up B. Doesn't get the kill either, though. Smooch was able to outspace the dash attack there. Not able to punish it, though. And then, yeah, it's... If you go out and you hit Sephiroth... Wow, good KO there from Kallen. But if you go out there and hit Sephiroth while they're charging that, I think that's their side B, right? You're okay. But as soon as it comes out, there's nothing you can do except eat 20% damage. So I feel like Zero Suit Samus is fast enough to, you know, like they have the aerial mobility to go out there and reach Sephiroth, but going off stage, just because you have the speed to do it, going off stage probably isn't the smartest thing for a character like Zero Suit. Oh my goodness, the counter also almost killed at a very low percentage, but Sephiroth able to jump off stage there and close out the stock anyway. So yeah, we saw the speed kill early, right? We saw a big lead from Kallen early, but just over the course of that game, his margin for error just isn't all that great, right? Like as you saw, the counter there did huge damage, completely flipped that last stock, and then there is just no avoiding the reach of Sephiroth off stage there. So Kallen's got some adjustments to make, and you know, if you're Smooch, you're playing into your strengths, right? No need to do anything fancy. You can absolutely slow the game down, let the jittery Zero Suit Samus kind of jump stage or jump around stage and move around as much as they want. You know that you have the range to keep them at bay. So we're seeing a lot of that from Smooch here. But yeah, also, second game starts pretty much just like the first one, with Smooch taking big damage off top. And let's see if Kallen will be able to capitalize this time and close out the stock early and give themselves a little bit of a lead going into the second stock. Smooch with a couple of nairs, another nair there, doesn't quite land, gets the grab, down through. What do you get off of it? Nothing much, because Zero Suit is very fast. Got weirdly aggressive at the ledge there. I'm not sure if that ever had a chance of hitting, and because it didn't, oh, that was some nifty movement. Oh, because that attack didn't hit the edge, Kallen was able to get back on stage, stomp Sephiroth into the ground, and then take that stock relatively early. Only at 76%. I think this is very favorable for Kallen right now. Let's see who gets caught with that, I don't know, what do we want to call that? What are the characters of the Belmonts? There you go. Is that the Belmont special there? The sliding attack? Was that the running down tilt? The running down tilt catches Kallen at the edge and then dies afterwards. Let's see. Off stage, but yeah, like once again, if they're charging it up, as Smooch is charging up that attack, you can go out there and hit him quickly. But if you're not going to go out there and get him, you just got to get away from the ledge, because there's nothing you can do about it. It's got too much range, and it's going to throw a lot of percent on you. It's going to catch you up in the air, and that's just going to make Smooch's follow-up attack a lot easier. Let's see. Yeah, Smooch really does like going for that counter. It gets caught with the up smash, but it's not quite going to kill yet. Let's see. So yeah, now this is the risky area for Kallen, right? Like, you got a good lead, you've got Smooch at kill percentage. How are you going to get it? You're going to get it with the second up smash. So now you got to keep playing fast. You got to keep playing fast and quick. There you go. Let Smooch come out and go for the home run hits. You don't need to keep going for up smashes at low percentages now. They were good when you're about to kill. You don't need them there. That's too risky. But yeah, let Smooch go for the big swings and just use your speed to your advantage. Just run around like a gnat and just slowly rack up damage. Quick hits in and out. And you should be able to take game 2 here. Let's see. Again, doing a good job just avoiding anything Smooch has to throw out. Gets the grab, forward throw, and then gets caught with that. I guess either Sephiroth side B or up B. I don't know enough about the character. But anyways, you just keep getting caught by that attack. Yeah, like, you can see just how far on stage that reaches. Wow, just barely gets out of the way. That's the Sephiroth special there, going for the shield break. But no, Kallen has done a really good job on this last stock, or on Sephiroth's last stock here. Again, this racking up percentage very quickly. I'm sorry, slowly, by moving around very quickly. So yeah, you finally die there to a stray aerial, but you've already got Sephiroth up to 84%. So you are in control. Sephiroth, very capable of making the comeback, but if you're Kallen, you did what you needed to do on that last stock to put yourself in a position to win. Now you got to figure out how you're going to close. And you're going to do it with the stun gun and another up B. All 3 stocks in that game coming from the up B. Good stuff from Kallen there. And we are going to game 3 here in winners quarters. So yeah, that game started just like the first one, except Kallen was able to close out that stock this time. Gave themselves a bit of a lead to work with, and that carried them through the rest of the set, especially on that second stock there. So good stuff to see. So now, if you're Smooch, you took game 1, right? You're able to complete the comeback. Oh, I'm surprised we're going back to Smashville. But no, yeah, you took game 1. You weathered that early storm, the quick attacks from Kallen, and you came back and won. Game 2, you weren't able to repeat that success. You've got to slow it down. Like, so Zero Suit Samus, again, is just going to abuse their speed in this matchup all day. So now you've got to abuse your things, right? Let's jump around and there you go. Use big aerials like that. Even if they don't hit, you can stay safe. Like, the Zero Suit is fast. Ooh, that was a bit of a reach. Yeah, like, Zero Suit is very fast, but I don't think they're fast enough to close the gap if you properly space attacks. I'm not sure if anyone in the game is fast enough to close that gap if you're using the edge of all your attacks. But yeah, Kallen looking very comfortable now. Took that first stock early. Did not have to worry about the comeback there. Didn't worry about percentages getting racked up afterwards. Just kind of doing their thing. And yeah, like I said, playing very quick. This doesn't have to be as committal as soon as you get the lead. Let's see. Smooch is kind of swinging now. 3 big buttons. He did hit the last one. Let's see what the ledge guard is. Again, if you're playing a Sephiroth, the last thing you ever want to do is just neutral get up, because you will get caught with what I think, whatever that attack is, that kills. Might be a tilt attack, might be something else, I don't know. But it just has so much range. It covers rolling and standard get up. You got to stay away from it. Like, whatever you do not standard get up. The death there, Kallen not able to rack up probably as much extra credit as they would have liked on that stock, but you still do have a lead. That aggressive move there was a good grab from Smooch, but not able to get anything off of it. And Kallen, again, is launching into their offense, getting stuff going. Smooch with a couple of good aerials there. Let's see, Kallen, there you go. Getting aggressive off stage where it's safe while Sephiroth is in the air, but then once Sephiroth goes below stage, there's no reason for it, right? They're going to throw out an attack that reaches on stage, just get back. The stun gun there didn't quite have the range to outspace Sephiroth, and now you're giving up stage control. Oh, but again, lands on stage, buries Sephiroth, and gets the kill with the up B. Smooch, after taking game 1, is in grave danger of getting the reverse 2-0 done to him. Let's see. Oh, wow, good. Stuns him twice. Doesn't get the third one. Smoochy says, you know, we're just going to take a break and just going to hold shield for a second and try to collect ourselves. Let's see. But yeah, I'll say Samus is at kill percentage, I think. Oh, and the explosion. That's very active, especially when charged. So again, Kallen has been in control this entire game. Sephiroth more than capable of running this back, but you don't want to get too confident, throw out anything silly, because you will eat percentage very quickly. And here we go. Smooch, just barely misses his comeback attack there. Gets a grab. Gets a nice nair. There's a good mix-up from Kallen to land on the opposite side and avoid that grab, but yeah, we're just about at even percentages. Like I said, if you get... that counter has so much range. Even if it doesn't actually counter a hit, just the fact that that hitbox comes out afterwards no matter what. Let's see. Ooh, a slow reaction there from Smooch. He's not able to punish the stun pistol or the pistol, or whatever you want to call that, either time. But yeah, now Kallen, after being in control for so much of the match, Smooch slows things down and gets the run back on that final stock. Smooch continuing his winner's side run. He is going to move on to winner's semis. Kallen is going to take their zero suit and try to figure something out over on losers.